We are trying to understand what this DEI concept is. And I talk a little bit more about this in my book, but I want to give you a high-level overview. So I want to start with the D for diversity. So when we think about diversity, oftentimes we associate it with race and gender, but they're not the only categories within the context of diversity. As a matter of fact, within diversity, there are three different buckets, if you will. So the first bucket is the physical, biological, right, which includes race and gender, but there are other categories that fall into that bucket, including ableism, for example. So we know that there are people in this world with visible and invisible disabilities. And of course, there are more categories, as you can see on the slide. The second bucket is cultural, and that's shaped by our environment, right? And so an example could be our marital status, our education status, veteran status, and so forth. And the third bucket is organizational. So oftentimes that's influenced by how we show up at work. What is our leadership style? Understanding what your leadership style is, what your management style is. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Those things can fall into the organizational bucket. So those three buckets make up diversity.